Success is not simply a matter of luck or external circumstances. It starts in an often underestimated place, your mind. What happens in your head directly influences what happens in your life. If you want to attract success, you must first cultivate the mindset that will promote it. In this video, we'll explore how your mindset, habits, relationships, and ability to take action can transform your reality. Prepare to discover the keys that will propel you to success, while creating a lasting impact, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. 1. The state of mind and the attraction of success. Success is not found outside of us. It is not hidden in luck, nor in circumstances, nor even in the opportunities that knock at our door. It starts inside. There, in a place invisible to the eyes, but powerful beyond the limits, our mind. The power of mindset. Look around you. Every human achievement, every empire built, every invention that changed the world, all of it was born from a simple process, a thought. An idea took root, nourished by an inner conviction, until it became a reality. What separates those who succeed from those who stagnate is not just intelligence, talent, or resources. It's their way of thinking. A mindset conditioned for success does not allow itself to be dominated by doubt or fear. He chooses, consciously, to believe in possibilities, where others only see obstacles. He transforms every failure into learning, every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Our thoughts shape our reality. Imagine a person who, every morning, repeats to himself, "I'm not smart enough. I'm not made to succeed. Others are luckier than me." And no matter what their actual abilities are, this person will eventually act in accordance with these thoughts. She will hesitate, doubt, procrastinate, thus sabotaging her own opportunities. Because the mind does not distinguish between what is true and what we constantly repeat to it. Conversely, someone who feeds their mind with thoughts like, "Every day I progress. I have the power to create my own success. I deserve to achieve my goals." This person will develop a different posture. She will take initiatives, persevere despite failures, and above all, naturally attract opportunities. It's not magic. This is a fundamental principle of how the brain works. We become what we deeply believe we are. Self-confidence, an essential lever. Success requires one essential thing: believing in yourself even before having external proof. The world rarely waits until we are ready. Those who move forward are those who dare, even when they are not 100% sure of themselves. Building this trust involves 3 elements. 1. The experience. Each small victory strengthens the conviction that we are capable. Start small, but start. 2. Inner language. Replace limiting thoughts with positive affirmations. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a friend you want to encourage. 3. The action. Nothing builds confidence more than action. Waiting until you have confidence to act is like wanting to warm yourself up before lighting the fire. Clarity of objectives. Seeing before achieving. A confused mind produces confused results. If you want to attract success, start by defining precisely what that means to you. A vague goal like, "I want to succeed," has no power. A clear and detailed objective, on the other hand, directs the mind and triggers the right decisions. Example. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," define a specific amount and a deadline. I want to generate $10,000 per month within a year thanks to my activity. A specific goal acts like a magnet. It provides direction, motivates, and attracts suitable opportunities. Conclusion. Non. Action. Success does not start tomorrow, nor in an uncertain future. It starts now, with what you deeply think and believe. Change your mindset, and you will change your reality. 2. Discipline and success. Habits. Imagine a huge block of marble. Nothing but a raw rock, without shape, of no apparent value. But in the hands of a patient and disciplined sculptor, this block becomes a work of art. Each stroke of the chisel, each repeated strike, each careful adjustment slowly creates something extraordinary. Success works the same way. It is not the result of a sudden burst of motivation, but of constant and disciplined work. It is the accumulation of small daily actions which, over time, sculpt an exceptional reality. 1. Discipline. What separates the amateur from the master? Look around you. Those who succeed, those who seem to reach heights that others can only imagine, do not necessarily have more talent or intelligence. They have one thing that most overlook: to disciplines. Discipline is the art of doing the right thing, even when you don't want to. It is the ability to move forward without waiting to be motivated. Because the truth is, motivation is an unstable emotion. She comes, she leaves. But the discipline remains. The greatest athletes, entrepreneurs and leaders have understood one essential thing. Success is not decided once. He chooses himself every day. Get up earlier when others are sleeping. Work on your goals when others find excuses. Staying focused while the world is full of distractions. This is where the difference comes into play. In those moments when no one is looking. 2. The importance of routines. Programming for success. If you have to decide every day when and how to act, you waste considerable time and energy. Successful people don't leave it to chance. They automate their progress. They have clear routines. They follow a defined plan. They repeat the same actions until success becomes inevitable. Example. The greatest writers don't sit in front of a blank page waiting for inspiration. They write every day at the same time, regardless of their state of mind. The best athletes don't just train when they feel like it. They have a strict schedule, and they stick to it. It is this rigor that transforms a dream into reality. 3. Repetition and perseverance. The magic formula. But I don't see any results yet. How many give up because they don't immediately see the fruit of their efforts? Yet, every great success follows a simple principle: accumulation. Look at a Chinese bamboo. The first few years, it doesn't seem to grow. Its roots grow underground, invisible. Then within a few weeks, it explodes into the sky, reaching several meters in height. This is exactly what is happening with your efforts. Just because you don't see results yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. Each repeated action, each ingrained habit prepares the ground. 4. Habits and subconscious. The autopilot of success. What you do every day becomes your identity. If you want a big change, start by changing your habits. Your brain is like software. The more you repeat an action, the more automatic it becomes. If you force yourself to read 10 pages a day, one day you won't even think about it. If you work 2 hours on your project every evening, it will become obvious. If you learn to control your thoughts and your time, you will do it naturally. Failures do not come from a lack of will, but from a lack of brain programming. Change your habits, and your subconscious will automatically guide you towards success. No miracle, just a choice. Do you want success? Don't look for it, in a stroke of luck or a sudden revelation. Look for it in what you do each day, even when no one is looking. Because in the end, what will separate you from success will not be a missed opportunity, but the fact of having given up before the magic of repetition works. 3. The influence of network and relationships. Imagine that you are a tree. You may have the strongest roots, an iron will, and an unwavering desire to grow. But if you are surrounded by bad soil, deprived of nutrients and light, how long can you survive? The environment in which you operate is not a simple decoration of your life. It shapes you, nourishes you, or on the contrary, suffocates you. What you read, what you listen to, and above all, the people you spend the most time with define the trajectory of your success. 1. You are the sum of the 5 people around you. Look around you. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they ambitious, motivated, inspiring? Or do they spend their time complaining, putting everything off and making excuses? It is no coincidence that those who succeed have a powerful entourage. The energy of others contaminates us, whether positively or negatively. Spend time with entrepreneurs, and your mind will start looking for opportunities. Hang out with disciplined people, and you will feel uncomfortable procrastinating. Surround yourself with ambitious dreamers, and your own dreams will take on a new dimension. Conversely, spend your time with pessimists, and you will see obstacles everywhere. Listen to those who criticize everything, and you will end up doubting yourself. Stay with those who have no vision, and you will stifle yours. The influence of your network is invisible but powerful. Like water that shapes stone over time, those around you sculpt your state of mind and your results. 2. The effect of the social environment, a trap or a springboard. The environment in which you operate is a lever. He can either lift you up or hold you down. Look at top athletes. They live, breathe, and train with other champions. For what? Because their environment forces them to exceed their limits. Conversely, how many talents are crushed by a toxic environment? An artist surrounded by people who despise his art will eventually give up. An entrepreneur criticized by loved ones who do not understand his ambition will end up doubting. A person who wants to improve but who evolves in a climate of negativity will constantly be pulled down. If your current surroundings do not correspond to the person you want to become, change it. It's not selfishness, it's a necessity. How to improve your environment? Find groups and communities that share your ambitions. Read books and listen to podcasts that nourish your mind. Spend time with people who have already achieved what you are aiming for. Changing the environment is one of the ways the fastest to change his life. 3. The importance of mentors and role models of success. If you want to accelerate your progress, find a mentor. A mentor is someone who has already taken the path you want to follow. He knows the pitfalls, the shortcuts, the mistakes to avoid. A good mentor can give you years of experience in just a few conversations. Example: a beginning entrepreneur can avoid costly mistakes by learning from an experienced mentor. An athlete can progress 10 times faster with a coach who pushes his limits. An artist can improve by following a master in his field. But be careful. A mentor doesn't come knocking on your door. You have to look for it. Identify someone who has the results you want to achieve. Provide value before asking for advice. Be humble and willing to learn. What if you don't have a physical mentor? Books, conferences, interviews, biographies. Today, you can be trained by the greatest minds in the world, without even meeting them. To be inspired is also to be guided. Conclusion: no. Question: now ask yourself, who is influencing your life right now? If the answer doesn't match the person you want to become,
Maybe it's time to sort things out. 4. Action and adaptability. How many dreams have died while waiting for perfection? Brilliant ideas, never implemented. Ambitious projects, left on hold. Wasted opportunities, simply because someone was waiting the right time, more certainties, to be ready. Success never comes to those who wait passively. It rewards those who dare to move forward, even when everything is not perfectly aligned. 1. Take action without waiting for perfection. If you look around you, every great achievement began with an imperfect first action. Steve Jobs didn't wait to have the perfect product to launch Apple. It started in a garage with the rudimentary prototypes. Elon Musk didn't wait until everything was ready to send rockets into space. He failed again and again before he succeeded. Every entrepreneur, every artist, every leader who has made history has understood this rule. Act first, adjust later. Perfection is a trap. It paralyzes you, prevents you from progressing, and above all, she doesn't exist. Do you want to write a book? Start with 1 page. Do you want to start a business? Take your first step, even if your plan isn't perfect. Do you want to transform your life? Make a decision today, not tomorrow. Imperfect action is always better than perfect inaction. 2. Learn from your mistakes and constantly adjust. Failure does not exist. There is only results. Either you get what you wanted, either you learn what doesn't work. But in any case, you are progressing. Look at the GPS. If you make a wrong turn, does he stop and give up? No. It recalculates the route. It adjusts again and again until you arrive at your destination. Life works the same way. You don't have to get it right from the start. What matters is being able to adapt along the way. A project that doesn't work? Change strategy. A missed opportunity? Learn your lessons and be ready for the next one. A bitter failure? It's just a chapter, not the end of the book. The greatest innovators are not those who get everything right the first time. These are the ones who are able to correct their mistakes faster than the others. 3. Perseverance in the face of failure. The key to success. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not talent, nor is it intelligence, money, or contacts. It is perseverance. Look at the story of Thomas Edison. He failed more than 10,000 times before inventing the electric light bulb. 10,000 errors. But for him, these were not failures. Just 10,000 ways not to make it. Success is never a straight line. It's a chaotic path, full of turns and walls to break. But every time you refuse to give up, you get a little closer to your goal. So what are you going to do now? Waiting for everything to be perfect? Wait until you're 100% sure? Waiting for the right moment? Or act, here and now? The choice is yours. But remember, the difference between a dream and reality is action. 5. Long-term vision and impact. Imagine you are on your deathbed, looking back over your entire life. What will really matter at that moment? The cars you've owned, luxury watches, money in your bank account, or the lives you have touched, the legacy you left behind? Success, the real one, is not measured in numbers. It is measured in impact.
A clear goal that goes beyond simple material gain. Many dream of wealth, comfort, a beautiful house. But once they get all this, they wonder, and now? Why are some multimillionaires depressed, despite their wealth? Why do celebrities, adored by millions of fans, sink into the existential void? Because money alone is not enough. The real engine of success is a vision that transcends your own interests. Look at the greatest leaders in history. Martin Luther King did not fight for his personal glory, but for an ideal of justice. Elon Musk not only seeks to sell electric cars, but to revolutionize humanity. Nelson Mandela sacrificed decades of his life for a cause greater than himself. The secret to lasting success is to aim bigger than yourself. Why do you do what you do? What impact do you want to leave? How do you want to be recognized in 50 years? A clear goal is not just about money or status. It touches something deeper, a mission that pushes you to move forward even when it's difficult. 2. The impact of attitude and contribution to others. The world will always give back to you what you give it. Look around you. The people who are truly successful are also the ones who bring the most value to others. An entrepreneur who solves a concrete problem attracts loyal customers. A leader who inspires others becomes an essential figure. A generous person naturally receives respect and support. It's all a question of energy. What you send always comes back to you. This is why your attitude is your greatest asset. One attitude of gratitude attracts more opportunities. One growth attitude allows you to always learn and progress. One service attitude creates powerful, lasting connections. If you want to build a meaningful life, ask yourself this simple question: how can I provide more value to others? Because in the end, it's not what you take that matters, but what you leave behind. 3. The importance of a life mission to maintain motivation. Why do some give up and others don't? Why do some people succeed against all odds, while others, despite opportunities, remain stuck? Because the former have a reason greater than themselves. When you have a life mission, you no longer look for motivation. You move forward no matter what. Look at people who left a mark in history. They were not guided by the desire for simple temporary success. They had a clear vision, a mission that gave them unwavering strength. Oprah Winfrey overcame a difficult past because she wanted to inspire and educate millions. Muhammad Ali not only fought in the ring but for values, an identity, a message. Walt Disney did not create Mickey just to make money, but to make entire generation dream. When you have a mission that surpasses you, nothing can stop you. So, what is your mission? Don't just think about what you want to get, but about what you want to bring. What message do you want to leave? What cause do you want to defend? How do you want to be remembered when you're no longer here? Short-term success is easy, but the impact long-term, that's what makes the difference between a simple success and a legend. And now it's up to you to decide. Do you just want to succeed? Or do you want to make history? The path to success is never linear, but it is clear. It begins in the mind, is nourished by discipline, and is strengthened through a positive environment and constant action. If you adopt these principles and integrate them into your daily life, you will see that success is not a single event, but a continuous journey. Ultimately, it's not just what you accomplish that matters, but the impact you have on others and the life mission that guides you. Remember, success doesn't wait. It is created every moment.